Hey everyone, what's good? It's Chris, Curb Appeal Lawn Care. You're watching Lawn News Television. So today we're going to talk about lawnmower blades. There's roughly 5 different types of lawnmower blades, and are you using the right one? So we're going to jump right in this. The most common, I believe, in my opinion, is what's called a high lift mower blade. Those blades are going to, be best when you're cutting grass that's taller than 3 inches. It's going to give a good lift to cut that kind of grass. Flimsy grass, like a lot of ryegrass and Kentucky bluegrass, fescue grass and such, you'll want to use a high lift. Those are the best, it's the best blade for those applications. Now, if you're in a very sandy area, you really don't want to use a high lift blade. It's not really going to perform the way it should perform. Number 2 is a low lift blade. But that being said, that one's not going to lift things up as high as high lift. And, the best times or application for using a low lift blade is when you're cutting short grass, anything under 3 inches. When you're cutting some rigid grass like Bermuda grass, a low lift blade will be excellent for that. And when your soil conditions, are sandy. Where I'm at, we deal with a lot of sandy soil conditions, so a low lift blade is ideal. It'll get the job done like it's supposed to. Number 3 is what we call Gator Blades. Some people will consider them a 3-in-1. They're great for shredding up leaves and everything. Best time to use those really is in the fall and when you're mowing overgrown grass. It's just going to pulverize the grass and leaves and everything else. You can use them in sandy soil, but you can also run issue with them. Really, any lawnmower blade you use in sandy soil is going to run into an issue, because sand is just like sandblasting under that deck. It will eat blades up pretty quick. Number 4 blade is a mulching blade. Mulching blade you're going to use when you're not side discharging. When you're letting it go into a bagger or a bagger system, you want to use a mulching blade. You also want to use a mulching blade when you're following the third rule and you're only removing a third or less of any grass that you're cutting. I mean, the third rule is really what you should be following during any mowing at all. When you start taking more than a third away, you start causing some issues for a lawn. The 5th blade is just a basic flat mower blade. It doesn't do any lifting, doesn't do any mulching or anything like that. Some people use them and they're best for when it's extremely sandy soil. So really, if you didn't want to get the weed eater out to go hit a few spots in someone's sandy lawn, you could run a flat blade mower blade and it'll do what you want. But again, you're dealing with a lot of sand and you're just tearing your equipment up. Most of the time, only use flat mower blades when in extremely sandy soil conditions and cutting a rigid grass type. That's more of a detail for what that gets done. So those are 5 types of mower blades around that you'll see. Now, another thing with mower blades is there is a difference in them as well. Some mower blades have the cutting blade on the right side of the blade, and some have it on the left side of it. That's due to some mowers might spin the opposite direction. I've not seen it personally myself. Everything I have dealt with is always spun the one direction, but supposedly there are some mower blades that have the cutting edge on the opposite side than what you're used to. But make sure you're using the right mower blade for the right application and job that you're doing. I know most people are not. Nobody wants to, constantly be switching mower blades out. My advice on that would be is try to do your route in that sense. Monday you're doing most lawns, or you're going to want a high lift. Tuesday might be low lift, and vice versa. But those are the 5 different kind of mower blades you can run into. Make sure you've got the right blade for the right application, and also for your mower. They're all designed roughly different. The hole patterns to install them can be different, so pay attention to that. Till next time, you like what you heard here, you want to learn more, want some more tips, tricks of the trade, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that bell notification. And until next time, take care.